Look at what happened at a Somali political summit in 2005.
It confirmed all of our worst fears about the transitional parliament and the transitional federal government, that this was an utterly dysfunctional group.
The fight starts when Somali politicians disagree about allowing peacekeeping troops into their troubled country.
The ultimate irony of this one is this was a fight about peacekeepers.
Somalia is the longest-running instance of complete state collapse in the post-colonial era.
The Somali people have gone without a functional government since 1991, and many aren't willing to let peacekeepers try to stabilize the situation.
Somalia has a bad history with international peacekeeping. The UN operation in Somalia in 1993 through 95 led to the Black Hawk Down disaster, in which 18 Army Rangers lost their lives, and many hundreds of Somalis as well. So there's a history to international peacekeeping in Somalia, which makes many Somalis leery of it.
And on top of that, Somalia's hotly contested transitional government has only just been formed.
A parliament is not a routine thing in Somalia. That's part of the problem. This is a country that had 20 years of dictatorship in the 1970s and 1980s and had no real culture of parliamentary debate and dialogue, and then 20 years of state collapse. And so we're really dealing with Somali political figures who have no history, no culture of the give and take of parliamentary debate.
There's a guy in this one just wailing on somebody with a cane and intending to do some real harm.
I've seen more effective fighting in other places. This was really haphazard, but it was quite dangerous because of the way they were using chairs and sticks. I mean, someone could have gotten killed.
Peacekeepers are eventually allowed into Somalia in 2007, and as a result, fighting among Somali insurgents increases.
We've got a very serious political crisis on our hand, and it has triggered the worst humanitarian crisis in the world. 3.8 million Somalis are in immediate need of humanitarian assistance. 1.8 million are internally displaced because of the fighting. The UN considers Somalia the worst humanitarian crisis in the world.
Sadly, this scene from 2005 mirrors, on a much smaller scale, the struggle that occurs every day in Somalia.
The short-term future of the country is very, very troubled. We are not going to see the fighting go away anytime soon. In the long term, I have confidence that the Somali people are going to pull themselves together, and I think that the Somalis will have an interest in seeing a revived state and a consolidated peace.